Mock Draft 2 has been posted at Brewer Fanatic. This one done by Jamie Cameron. And the Brewers drafting 17th and 34. You paired them with Brody Brecht, right-handed college pitcher out of Iowa, with their first-round pick. And then with their comp pick, you had them with Walter Yannick, a catcher, Sam Houston State. Tell us about those two players.
Yeah, so Brody Brecht is obviously an interesting one. He would be a guy who, no matter what team he's drafted with, I would expect to be kind of a controversial pick. Legitimately, some of the best stuff in the entire draft class is the fastball that's been as high as 102 miles an hour and an absolutely wipeout slider. Throwing strikes consistently and the walk rate has always been the challenge for him. Iowa at the end of the season let go of their pitching coach, and Brecht's walk rate dropped significantly at the end of the season. He started to put it together a little bit more. It's still significant reliever risk to the profile, but at some point in this draft, there's going to be a team that says this stuff is too good to pass up on. It is kind of Skeensian type arm talent, not overall kind of prospect and profile, right? And if there's any organization that can help Brecht find some consistency, I think the Brewers would be right up there with the Mariners as a likely candidate. Walker Yannick is one of my favorite prospects in the entire draft class. He, in my opinion, is the best catching prospect in the class. I think he'll be a first rounder, and so getting him at 34 would represent really significant value for the Brewers. He's the safest catcher, in my opinion. I'm not leveling that at him as a criticism. He's the best defender overall, and there's no real holes to his offensive game, right? Defensively, it's like a plus arm. Everything is really, really solid. Offensively, I think he's hit like 17 home runs, an OPS north of 1,000 this year, albeit against slightly lesser competition, but a good combination of above average hit and above average power tools. And for me, if I was a Brewers fan and this was my haul for my first two picks, I would be absolutely thrilled. Um, so that's kind of how things played out in this one for the Brewers.
Are there other names that you considered at 17 or 34? Sorry, I'm totally putting you on the spot here.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I think right. Cam Smith at 17 would make a lot of sense. I think he will be somewhere in or around that range. He's a third base prospect. The Brewers have drafted a lot of third base types recently. Obviously, Brock Wilken last year, Mike Bovee, maybe Cooper Pratt, who knows, although he's playing shortstop right now. Cam Smith is a third baseman from Florida State. He has a case to make for the most improved college hitter in the entire draft class this year. It's kind of impact everything, a really strong overall offensive profile. He's absolutely someone I would expect the Brewers to consider if he's there at 17.
All right, there will be plenty of more stuff at Brewer Fanatic. These videos, obviously, we have Destination to Show, the podcast, and we'll be doing articles all the way up to the draft, including through the draft. So thanks for joining us tonight, and we will see you again soon.